Previous video, we learned that communication is the fifth stage of the IPC, where data is shared with other people and other devices. But how does data actually leave your computer? One way is through wires, which is connected to ports. Those are the physical plugs and sockets on your device. Today we learn what ports are, how to match them to devices, and three important concepts: plug and play, hot swappable, and drivers. And if you would like to be reminded of more videos, please don't forget to subscribe. Remember, we use the Cornell method of summaries with the cues on the left and the notes on the right. The cues will help you to just quickly ask questions and to see what you know and to answer them and to make sure that you know the work. So let's quickly sort out this question. The answer to this question is that ports and connectors are not the same thing. Ports are on the side of your computer or on the side of your laptop and is the place where you plug the cable in. Connectors are connected to the cable and that is what you plug in. For this reason, examiners will mark it wrong when you say a USB stick, because USB is actually referring to the port and not the device itself. So please make sure that your vocabulary is correct. So, what is a port? A port is a socket or opening on a computer or device where you connect cables or other devices. Ports let the computer communicate with printers, monitors, keyboards, mouse, and networks. Different ports carry different kinds of data. For instance, the USB allows for data transfer as well as giving power to certain devices. That's why you can use a USB port to charge your phone. HDMI is a newer type of technology that allows for video and audio transmission in high quality. VGA is also a video port, but only allows for video and is an older standard. Then the RJ45 Ethernet port allows you to connect to a network. And in a PC, this port is connected to a NIC, a network interface card, which allows your computer to connect to the network. And then lastly, the audio jack is only allowed for sound. If you match the right cable to the right port, everything works. However, if you have the wrong match, you won't have any connection. These ports are asked in question papers, so please make sure that you can distinguish them individually. Now let's take a look at the USB family. USB stands for Universal Serial Bus and is the most common port family. You need to be able to recognize the three main shapes. USB-A is the classic big rectangle on desktops and laptops, and they are used for flash drives, mouse, keyboard, external drives, and printers. And if you think about the devices that are connected through this port, you will also notice that they don't have a power supply and that they also transfer data, which means the ports need to be able to provide power and allow data transfer. The micro USB is the tiny, slightly slanted rectangle you still see on older Android phones and devices. It's still in exams because you still sometimes see them on different devices. The USB-C is the modern, smooth, oval shape on new phones and new laptops. It's reversible, meaning it does not have an up or down side, similar to the USB-A or micro USB. They also allow for much faster data transfer and charging, and you can even carry video with a screen to a screen with the right adapter. So video ports. HDMI and VGA are video ports that connect your computer to a monitor, TV, or projector. VGA is the older technology that carries only video at a lower quality. It's still common in projectors and monitors in schools. HDMI is the newer technology which allows for video and audio at a high definition quality display with higher transfer speeds. These ports are also sometimes found in combination with VGA ports in projectors and monitors. If you have a projector that only has a VGA port and your laptop has an HDMI port, you will need an adapter to be able to use them. As new technology emerges, there is a sprint in devices to become more compact, lighter, and more portable. As you've seen with the USB, the connectors have been getting smaller while data transfer speeds have become higher. The same pattern applies to video ports. VGA ports are bigger than HDMI, and HDMI has replaced VGA because it's smaller, transmits both video and audio, not just video, and delivers high definition quality at higher transfer speeds. All this leads to smaller and lighter devices that can be carried around more easily for convenience, and also makes telecommuting and remote learning a more achievable reality. And that's why ICT access has exploded in education. Technology moved from heavy desktop-only equipment to pocket-sized tools you can use anywhere. To communicate over a network or the internet, a computer needs network hardware. The NIC, or the Network Interface Card, is hardware on the motherboard that handles network communication. If it's wired, it's through Ethernet, and often Wi-Fi. The RG5 port is the Ethernet socket on the outside where the network cable plugs in. The UTP cable, or the unshielded twisted pair, is the actual network cable with 8 wires and 8 little pins. It's also called the Ethernet cable. Many learners mix these three up. Please make sure that you know why the NIC differs from the RG45 and what the UTP actually is. The NIC is the card on the motherboard, and the RG45 port is the Ethernet where the Ethernet cable plugs in, and the UTP is the literal cable with the adapter. In exam scenarios about wired networks in a school or server room, look for the words RG45 or Ethernet or NIC. Now, with all the ports, there's 3 main concepts that you need to understand. A driver or a device driver is a program that installs that lets the operating system understand and control a hardware device. Without the right driver, the device is unknown and often won't work, which is a classic exam answer for why won't my printer work? Simply update the driver or install the correct one. Plug and play means that the operating system automatically detects a device when you plug it in, finds or installs a driver and makes it ready to use without a restart. Most USB devices that you use daily are plug and play, and they include flash drives, mouses, and keyboards. Hot swappable means that you can plug in or unplug the device while the computer is still turned on. For example, USB flash drives and also USB mice. It is important to remember that even though devices may be hot swappable, you should still use safely remove or eject to avoid corrupting files during transfer. Since these are popular definitions that are asked and also popular short question answers, it's important to know the definitions. A device driver is a program that allows the operating system to communicate and operate a hardware device. Plug and play can be the setup of devices without the need for human intervention because the drivers are installed automatically. Or plug and play is used to detect and configure new devices. Hot swappable means that devices can be swapped while the computer is turned on. Please make sure that you remember these definitions and that you can write them down when these questions are asked. So we're almost at the end. Please take a moment after I read the questions to answer them in full sentences. These questions are definitely popular within tests and examinations, and understanding them benefits you. The first question: why is a USB port still popular? Second one: what are the advantages of using an HDMI port over a VGA port? Explain what the terms driver, plug and play, and hot swappable means. What is the benefits of using a USB-C port rather than a standard USB port? And lastly, which device does the computer need to connect to a network through wires? Also name the wire needed. Now, please pause and write your answers down. First answer: a USB is still important because they allow for high-speed data transfer. They provide power to devices, and most computer or laptops are compatible with most external devices. They also allow for devices to be hot swappable or allow plug and play. The second question: HDMI is newer technology, so newer devices will probably only have an HDMI port. Also, HDMI allows for video and audio, while VGA only supports video. HDMI has a higher quality image and data transfer is faster compared to a VGA. Now, in the instance where you need to explain the terms, what is actually meant is the definitions of drivers, plug and play, and hot swappable that you need to write down. Again, if you do not know them, please go back to the previous slide and write them down. The benefits of a USB-C port is that it's a new standard on mobile devices, and you can share chargers or connectors. This port also takes up less space, so devices can be made smaller or thinner, which allows for more portability. And your device needs a NIC or a network interface card to be able to connect to a network. The cable that is needed is the UTP or simply the Ethernet cable. I hope you did well. Almost done, and time for the summary. Remember when completing your summary that it's best to do it from memory without looking at the notes, and should help you to prepare just before the exams. So, in the summary box, we're going to write down 5 points like these, so you can revise the whole lesson in 30 seconds before a test. So the first one would probably be something like: a port is a place where connectors are plugged into. They include USB, HDMI, VGA, and Ethernet. Drivers allow the operating system to control hardware devices. Please remember that drivers is a program. Plug and Play automatically detects and installs a driver without your input. And Hot Swappable allows you to plug in or unplug devices while the computer is turned on. I would really like to hear from you in the comments what your answers were. Thank you for watching, and please look out for our new video, which will be on devices and the types of users that uses them. Remember to subscribe so that you get a reminder when a new video has been released. And any likes or comments and sharing is welcome. And commenting also helps me to create more intentional videos. Thank you again and have a lovely day.